Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and our pitcher in this game, Justin Steele.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now J.P. Crawford. Outside. And that's ball one.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. One and two here.
Kojak.
Got him looking. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike three.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Julio Rodriguez in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Mariners go down quietly there. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. That one back there. It's a ball. A monster shot to right. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That one pushed foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. Back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now, Yandy Diaz. Out towards right center field. Marlowe pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize other opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Detroit, top of the second. Now it's going to be Luke Raley. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1.
Oh, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Caught it, looking for the K. Sosa to the plate.
Edmundo Sosa.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Way inside. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
The lefty fires. Fouled off left side. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, J.D. Martinez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone! He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Raley ranging back, and it's gone. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just barely got out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Singled and scored his first time. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it is gone. And they add on. It's 6-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
I'm in my mode, I'm in my zone. If you're a hater, then leave me alone. I gotta go into the dough. Money calling, so I pick up.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, the opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And here comes comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Carlos Vargas. And now the shortstop, Jose Ramirez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
The left fielder, number 80, Yandy Diaz.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self of the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Get out of town. A laser to left. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the poles.
Here's Austin Riley. And that one hammered back there. It has the distance gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 10-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Emerson Hancock.
For Seattle,
Here's
number
Mookie
62,
Betts.
Emerson Hancock.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that... Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-0.
Shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One out, base is empty. J.D. Martinez up now for the Tigers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. That's out number 2. Adley Rutschman up now for the Tigers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at this one, swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 12-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the play requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers up big in this one here in game one. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Into center and a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 15-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, let that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
The pitcher on here, Ty Adcock.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 16-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 outs, base empty. And up next for Detroit, Austin Riley. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one is going to go. Austin Riley goes deep. His second home run of the game. It's 17-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second. He brought it back out there, too. Gave it a great effort, but, you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Mookie Betts now, 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. It's 18-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Making sure that all the pain I felt was worth it. I'ma stand up. I'ma stand up. I'ma stand up. I'ma rise to the top. Never will I fall. Always will I fly. You can sing it in my eyes. I'm a so I fight. The only thing that's left after it all is wrong is right. Rebel against the dying of the
2 outs, nobody on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 15 runs. That's the final tally as they explode on offense. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. The Tigers lead it 18-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Steele back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
2 strikes.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
High fly ball out towards left field. Diaz reaching back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Batting in, the right fielder, number 18.
And here is Cade Marlowe. And first offering is fouled off. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of the ALCS. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
No. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Right through there. Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Digging in, Sebi Zavala.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs.
That's
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's JD Martinez.
The designated hitter.
Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The catcher,
Adley Rutschman up now for the Tigers. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Rutschman in his 4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carried. Tattooed and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's It's his third home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 20-0.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Gregory Santos.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His third home run of the game. It's 21-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws high and over his head. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
So up next, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Judge rips that one. Marlowe on the move. Nabs it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and the lead continues to grow. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Their third home run of the inning. It's 23-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts. Bounced up the middle.
Kojak.
Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
This is my day, this is my night, this is my pain, this is my life, this is what I was born to do, I was born to do, this is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it up to this level. Every day at home, spitting, every day alone, wishing.
Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nico Horner. And a pitch. Ball one low.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Judge makes the play, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Struck out looking at his first at-bat. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. One out, bases empty. Strike two.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
There's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, bases empty. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So, man aboard, J.D. Martinez will hit next. Out to short, Crawford. Whips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Adley Rutschman. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. 2 away down.
The batter, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. up now for the Tigers. 4 for 4 with 3 homers and a single. That one ripped right center field. Rodriguez going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We played 4. The Tigers lead this one 23-0. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. Steele back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 0-2. Bounce to third. Rolls across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Sosa stands in now and watches strike 1. The M's yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. swing and a pop-up. Guerrero gets under it. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Haggerty in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late with the swing there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And down on strikes. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And Ramirez is set down. And next to hit for Detroit, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Slice down the right side.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez drop step going back. And that one is out of here. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 24-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a base hit into right center field. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's Mookie now. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
They get the force. That's out number 3. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Harry Ford. The pitch.
Kojak.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And down on strikes he goes. And a quick out number 1.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fought off foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Ball.
And takes
Down
low
low.
for ball one. Got it down for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Sebi Zavala up next for the Mariners. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Zavala goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. Two down, nobody on.
Oh, this will give his legs a break a little bit. Instead of being squatted down the entire game, he can be upright and just kind of stay close to first base over there.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So he's perfect through 6. The Tigers are out front, 24-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. That to right. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
JD Martinez stands in. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And next up for the Tigers, Adley Rutschman. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead. Cut off, throw to third. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases, and sometimes you've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front, and he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Popped up. Ford under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 27-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of it.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Taylor Saucedo.
Now pitching.
And the batter now, Aaron Judge.
Number 61. Taylor
And first offering is fouled
Saucedo.
off. Two outs. That one ripped. Long run on his horse. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now Yandy Diaz. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Judge on at second with two down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. But I say roll. Come on everybody, cause we're down with the rock and roll.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nico Horner. Steele back to work.
No.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
On the inside corner for a strike.
One ball.
This lineup is
Two
having a
strikes.
tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field knock.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And now the lefty
That's
just
up. Ball
missed.
two.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Kojak.
In the air, left field. Diaz moves under it and makes the grab. And that is that.
Leading Comerica.
So digging in, Austin Riley. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
A wind and a pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that one's gone. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 28-0.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner. He did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the
park. Here's Mookie now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Into the pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 29-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker right down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Andres Munoz on to pitch next. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Man at first, J.D. Martinez digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Luis Castillo appears to be getting loose. That one ripped. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Left field on his way over. He's got it. Both runners tagging. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers up big in this one here in the late stages of game one. In the air, right side. Marlowe moving under this one. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. But it's offline. And the lead continues to grow.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
And first offering is fouled off. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up next for Detroit, Aaron Judge. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a base hit to left.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And here is Austin Riley. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball.
Kojak.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe.
Now back, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
So 2 down. Mookie Betts up now for the Tigers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's
No
strike
ball.
one.
Good
strike.
pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Turns and fires to Betts. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. This was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here is J.D. Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And a foul ball.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. But they break this game wide open with a 10-run inning. We go to the 8th. Now here is Luke Raley. And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings through that.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
High fly ball down the left field line. Puts it away for the out. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Sosa in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. 2 now. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr. fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped left field. Rayleigh ranging back. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
And next inning for Detroit, Jose Ramirez. So it's game 1 of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
2 outs, bases empty. Aaron Judge up now for the Tigers.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Out there to center. Rodriguez settles under this one. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Justin Steele, perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Freddie Peralta.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford. And a pitch. And that one popped to short. Ramirez under it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. In the air, left side. Diaz moves under it, and there's 2 away. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Boog, he can taste it. You can only imagine imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
One strike away from silencing the Mariners' bats for good. Peralta is just one strike away. Strike three, called! It's a no-hitter!
Now, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.